Welcome back, everybody, for some more VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. It is Nick that's going to be taking you through this amazing journey. Was there on the other solid medicine that I can... not really worth it. Last time we got a lot done. This village has definitely changed. We got this beautiful watchtower up there. Got a garden, got some barricades, fortified them a little bit. I believe we have some stuff that washes ashore here that we can grab. Yeah, we got a power elixir. That's very good. I'm going to save those till later, because, I mean, I don't think there's really any point in using them now. Did a couple quests. We helped out Lacrimosa as well. Castaway Village looks more like a real village with a watchtower. Now we're able to create some cookware, too. You look so happy. Yes, I'm surprised to myself. More than that, should be accomplished with everything. I just want to see if I can cook stuff. Can I cook stuff now? No. Cook stuff is still at the fire. I did make myself some fish soup to get ready for some exploration. And without further ado, let's journey on. Is this one? No, I still need 10 people to go that way. That's the Waterfall Grotto. We don't have the means to explore that yet. We already explored all of the Nameless Coast. We're going to go explore the east area, which is up there. I believe this is the fastest way to warp to it. And back to hearing the best music ever. I love so many things about this game, and Sunshine Coastline is one of them. It's such a fantastic song. So underrated. I'm not sure if you guys will notice, but I've been slipping in more VIII music as it goes on in some of our videos just because I love the music so much. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just good music. This is such an underrated game, I'm sorry. Like, if I'm going to be nerding out about this, if I'm going to be playing games for you guys, it's going to be games that I really, really love. I don't, like, yes, we could be playing Spider-Man or Red Dead as well, the games that everybody's talking about, but that's not really what our channel's about in my mind. Our channel's more about playing games that we've loved, and we want to share the experience with you guys. And this is a game that I feel like should have the spotlight every once in a while. I like spotlighting games that really don't have the spotlight very often. Ah! That was spooky. Because games like this never really get a spotlight. They go forgotten, and they're really, really good games. The sad thing about it is, when you see people try to give them the spotlight, it's usually too late, or maybe the time's passed. And I'm hoping the time didn't pass for this because it just got, because I'm playing it on Switch right now. So I'm hoping that the time hasn't passed where this game has been almost forgotten about. I'm hoping to get some people to say, this will be a neat game to try out because it is a fantastic game to experience for yourself. Maybe play ahead and actually see where I'm subtly hinting for certain things. No, actually it's down this way. Destroy all the bees. Because bees are bad. Right now, Loxy's just OP with her weapon type thingamajig. Loxy's the only one right now that we don't have at max level? Yes, max level, that's the word. Don't know why it took so a while to think that. We know that max level doesn't actually mean max level, though. Max level just means max level for whatever our state of this furnace, smith, bellows, whatever you want to call it, combination is at. With more flamestones that we find, we can upgrade our weapons even further.
Hey, look.
It's our friend!
I haven't forgotten that face. It's that Hummel person who so rudely ignored me.
She's gotta get over things.
He's looking right at us. Think he's had a change of heart about coming with us?
Somehow I doubt it. That weapon. Huh? Oh no.
Gah! The hell was that? Did he do that?
Is that a firearm? It's a new type of weapon. Essentially a handheld cannon. I believe it uses gunpowder to fire lead projectiles.
What a scary weapon.
Thank you.
No thanks necessary.
Regardless, you have my gratitude. But you could have warned us before you fired.
Perhaps. And you'd be down one arm before I'd taken a single shot.
Huh? What? It's quite rude to stare, you know.
I'm coming with you.
Oh?
Excuse me?
He's gonna force himself on.
What do you think you're doing? You can't simply barge your way into our party without telling us your motives.
We're headed the same direction. There. Motive established.
What a character.
Mr. Kristen, don't you have anything to say about this?
Welcome aboard.
You'll barely even notice me.
You look like you can hold your own in a fight, kid. Glad to have you.
My word. What? Keep encountering thick-headed fools.
Our party of 3 just became a party of 4. Welcome Hummel to the group. Time to show off some things that he can do. Hummel is the same weapon type as Laxia. So any weapon that, any weakness that comes from, that Laxia will have, so too will Hummel. Or not weakness. Whatever person has a weakness to Laxia's type of weapon, Hummel will also have weakness to. His weapon is a combination of a makeshift like old school bayonet, where it has like a gun on top of it. I just got whacked out of the sky there. Where he can poison people with his bullets, and he can also charge people with the actual knife that's on the end of it. His weapon is very unique. I like it a lot, actually. He comes in at level 20, which is decently higher than what we have, not too much higher. And the levels will definitely even itself out, so I'm not going to play him a ton, but because he's a new character, I do want to show out what he can do and what he can bring to the party. He's a very interesting person to join your squad. Me personally, he's not my favorite person to fight as. I personally prefer Adol, but he has unique abilities that I think are really cool. The fact that his ranged attack is just like a gunshot, I think is still really cool too. So from a distance, boom, you can do a poison bullet, and you can do a scattered attack like that. And might as well show off what his extra move is as well, because we had a full gauge. It's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Again, not my favorite person to use, but in terms of his character addition, I think he fits a really nice role into our party. Coming in at level 20 also helps out with some of the enemies that we have. It's not really necessary because we're at a level that can beat them. And I am not going to be keeping them in my party for all that long because the people who are in your party get more use, the word more use is wrong. Yeah, I'm just going to keep him in my party for right now. Does not get more use, but gets more experience just because of the fact that... That hit him? That did not hit him. So you get more experience with the ones that are out of your party. They will still distribute the experience, which is nice, but it is different. So even though he doesn't need the experience, I'm going to be keeping him in my party for a little while, just so you can see how he fits in. He does have a nice flow that goes with the rest of the cast, which I like a lot. We do have a new enemy here that I've been beating up for a while called Bolded Beats. Come on, charge me, charge me. Wow. Made me wait just a little too long. This is where I was finding the thick hides too. So the quest for Allison, if you want to find those thick hides, you can find them on these bad boys over here. Not too hard of enemies, they just have a little bit of health, so you gotta use a decent amount of attack just to take them down. Treasure chest? Down here? Down here, okay. Got a ripe mango, that's not a bad one. But our paths are blocked off by these nests. So we gotta backtrack and go away. I'm not sure if we have a way to get through those yet. We might. I honestly have not checked for it yet. So I'll do it when we get back to Castaway Village, because there's a certain thing that you'll need to get past those. So the only other way to go is this way. I guess we should talk about the reason that Hummel joins as well. The reason that he said to join is the fact that they're just going the same direction. A very thin premise, but it is one that basically he just forces his way along. And again, the more help, the better. I don't mind it at all. Some people might say that it's a weak argument, but there's still a lot of the game to see what Hummel is and what what really his purpose is. Because just like everybody else, they have different motivations. Most people are motivated by the fact that they just want to get off the island. They want to survive. So it has basically that undertone of survival. They get the branch or the egg. Okay, cool. Most people are motivated by that alone. It doesn't really seem like Hummel is one of those people that is motivated by just wanting to pitch in and do their part. But we might learn more. Looks like we might have a camp scene coming up. Look! I'm looking, Loxia. A cave. Do you think it could lead to the other side of the valley? It looks like a long way to go. This area seems safe. Why don't we camp here for the night? You're getting used to camping. I'm not getting used to anything, especially not camping. I'm just doing what needs to be done so we can get off this island. Gahaha, let's get started then.
You said you were a transporter or something. What do you transport anyway? Mail and packages and stuff?
Anything. Contraband. Dead bodies. It's all the same to me.
Good. Dead bodies?
Transporters are heavily involved in the criminal underworld, or so they say. Many people utilize their services to transport all manner of illicit material.
So, what's a transporter like you doing here anyway?
Wouldn't be professional to answer that. Rule number 1, never breach a contract. Rule number 2, never ask questions. Rule number 3, never open the package. Every transporter lives and dies by these 3 unbreakable rules. Relax. I have no intention of harming you.
Oh, good. I feel much safer now.
Are you absolutely certain it's safe for us to travel with him?
Yeah.
I suppose. He's surprisingly serious, and seems very set in his ways, too. I suppose this world really is filled with all different kinds of people.
What's the matter? Strange dreams. Are you getting enough sleep? I make it a rule to get no less than 7 hours of sleep every night. That's the bare minimum of a transporter needs to function at peak performance. Alright, let's get going.
Now, go ahead.
So what do you guys think of Donna so far? So far, all we know is what we've been told in Adol's dreams. And the most recent piece of information that we got from him is that she saw a scarlet vision, which apparently they know all too well is things that cannot be prevented. But then Donna, Olga, and Sarai all ran towards a gate, a reservoir, to try to go save them from the fire of the scarlet vision that Donna had. So Olga, being one of the people who is probably a first pick at being the next, I guess I'll show it. Oh, that was Adol. I meant to show Hummel being the person that did that. These little things can be a flash of light that can stun enemies. That's all it is. Olga, Sarai, and Donna seem to be a motley crew of friends. Donna being one of the people who is very passed on, but it seems like she has some kind of ability that other people just don't seem to have that are going for it. Olga, the number one choice, who's really good friends with Sarai, good friends with Sarai and Donna, is trying to steer them the wrong way, or not the wrong way, trying to steer them a different way to make sure that they're safe. At least that's my interpretation. Not sure if that's like the actual interpretation for it. And Olga, is it Olga? Okay, Olga, Sarai, Donna. Olga's the top candidate. I think, yeah. Sarai is the person that needs to. Sarai's the person that's usually following along Donna because she also wants to help. And yeah, we're gonna learn more about those three in the future. Not really a spoiler there. If they have dream sequences about them, it's no secret that we're gonna be learning more about them. So I can't really say too much of a spoiler there. If you've played a game before, you kind of know that that's gonna be what happens. So again, a lot of the stuff that they've mentioned before about this crew of people, it's still been shrouded in mystery. It still hasn't really been dissected to... I need to get down there to attack him. Really hasn't been dissected into a lot of depth. But there's probably a reason for that. Because they want to tell us more about it later. It's called storytelling, guys. It's like it's a JRPG or something like that. Oh man, couldn't say that with a straight face. But I want that treasure chest. But it won't let me go down there. But now we get to join this cave. Ah! There we go. Stun the enemies, and then go wail on them. Hello, friend. And also you can see Hummel is definitely holding his own when it comes to fighting. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, come on. There we go. Pirate's Note 1 obtained. Following those fools is what brought me here. It's dark. So very, very dark. Hell hides beneath the darkness. That sounds unfortunate. Let's continue onward. It is getting kind of hard to see, so using these light blocks is becoming more and more important to use. Oh, I like the poison that he's got him doing. But can we see where we're going? It is going to be a little bit of a labyrinth maze, whatever you want to call it. Like Percy Jackson. And those things don't mess around, so I'm going to be avoiding those guys. If you guys want to go after him, go ahead, but I'm not encouraging it. I do kind of get lost in here sometimes. I'm going to hope that I don't for this playthrough. Because the first time was very bad. Something over here. There's a chest over here. Hidden in the water. But it's a mango. Oh, look at that combo right there. the spin into the NATO. Again, it's like I'm the Avatar. This is underneath where the area that I was at. Alright, cool. Getting more iron ore. Letting us upgrade our stuff.
Finally, we're outside.
I missed the sun.
The sun?
I'm with you, man. The sun's pretty nice. Or do I want to just go right back into the cave just to mess with Sahad? That'd be mean. Can I go that way? No. I need to go back in the cave, honestly. So let's journey onward. Riding up the area. And those things are actually at level 19. I didn't realize that. They seemed weaker than that. But hey, what do I know? Not much, clearly. We got 3 stalactites. Can't remember if those things are good or not. I'm having trouble remembering what they did. Or what they do. I obviously will point it out when it happens. But they do good things. I mean, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be in here. Or they'd be useless. I'm not messing with that frog thing. That frog thing means business. Any unlocks is not in the party. She still gets experience. She can still level up. In case you forgot. We got a full gauge over here too, so. We got Sahad to level up too. Hummel will probably take a little longer to do so. Where is the way that I'm supposed to be going? Where is the way? Should I go by this frog? Oh, I might die. I might die if I do it. I just jumped over him. I just jumped over him. It might have been a bad idea. If I die, tell my parents I love them. Actually, my parents are out of the country right now, so. I wish I could join them, but I'd work. If only I didn't have work. If only it's not necessary to live. Oh, that's a good thing to find. I got a heal potion. That means I get another empty bottle, which is dope. So dark right now. Hang on. Gotta make the leap. You see, he's level 35. Just want to get across this area. Maybe that's not the right way to go through it. I can hop through this way though. Go around. Maybe this is the right way to do it. With the Digitas leaf. This seems like pretty more straightforward than the first time I went through here. Maybe I'm going to change my mind once I get more lost. But that's for future me to figure out. There's a save point. I wonder why there's a save point. Looks like there's enemies in Castaway Village. And many beasts, many from seed, do the best to support. So there's a lot of stuff that might be going on. We're going to see how we're going to tackle it later on, because I believe it's the end of the episode. We made it all the way through the cave, made it to this nice little save point. Seems a little interesting that they have a save point right before this little dark area, but we'll see whether we do the raid first or we do this suspicious area. Either way, I've been jogging around the point for too long. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.